Hello everyone, welcome back again to Liverpool Report today. We've got the latest updates on our beloved club Liverpool, but before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of Liverpool Report news. Let's get started. Arneslot admits Conor Bradley would have already started more games for Liverpool were it not for Trent Alexander-Arnold amid speculation that the England star will quit the Reds to join Real Madrid at the end of the season. Alexander-Arnold, 26, is in the final few months of his contract and has been a long-term target for the Spanish Giants. The right-back has been free to negotiate with overseas clubs since January and is expected to move to the Bernabeu in the coming weeks. Bradley has impressed while deputising for Alexander-Arnold this season and has been tipped by many to establish himself as Liverpool's new first-choice right-back should his teammate move on. And Slot has hinted at how highly he rates the young Northern Ireland international, who has seen his opportunities restricted by two things recently: injuries and Alexander-Arnold. He's getting closer to 90 minutes, and it's normal if you play twice, 70 minutes, the chance is getting closer, Slot said of Bradley on Friday. But we are taking very good care of him, as he had two injuries very similar. Let's wait and see if he can play. It's going to be important for him to play many games in a row if he wants to become a better player. But we have Trent here, and that's the only reason he hasn't done so already. That might be his next step. But as long as Trent is here, it might be a difficult step for him to make. While it remains to be seen if that will be an issue much longer with Alexander-Arnold closing in on a move to Real Madrid, Slot hit out at the defender's critics last week. Speaking after the right-back's dramatic late winner over Leicester, Slot called out those who have questioned Alexander-Arnold's commitment, saying, "The headline today should be the goal he scored and not about his contract, but it would be ridiculous if someone argues his commitment for this club. The work rate he puts in. No one can argue his commitment to this club, but the headlines should be his great goal and not his contract." I don't think it only meant a lot for him, for everyone who loves Liverpool. A big moment, and big players like to have big moments in their career. Virgil had one last week. Players of the quality of Trent, these players step up when most needed. Arneslot insists he's never been told not to play someone at Liverpool down to financial reasons. The Reds boss has no idea if reports from Portugal are true surrounding Darwin Nunez after it was claimed. If he plays another game for the club, then it will trigger a further payment to Benfica of around £4.2 million. Nunez has not featured for the Reds since the 3-2 defeat by Fulham at the start of the month. He was not in the squad for a win at home over West Ham and remained on the bench last week at Leicester. That could be just mere coincidence given his poor form in front of goal. Slot said, "Do you always believe what journalists say?" "Not always." "Me neither. Sometimes you should, but sometimes it's better not to believe everything that is written about players. This is completely new to me, and I've said many times that I'm working at a club here where it's really nice to work. So mainly sporting directors are judged by the players they bring in. For me, it's very important to have a great working environment, and I have that with Richard Hughes. The last thing he would do, as I expect working with him for 10 months, is tell me, if you play him, it would cost us this much. That he would never do. I don't even know if it's true, yes or no, because we never talk about that. He never interferes with a lineup. It might be true, but if a journalist says it, we have to. Take it with a pinch of salt. Liverpool can win the Premier League title on Sunday if they get a point at home against Tottenham." Reds fans are counting down the hours ahead of what could be a special title celebration on Merseyside as they prepare to clinch their 20th league crown. But Dutchman Slot is not getting carried away. He said, "I get these questions. Then it comes to your mind, of course. But that's the last thing you think about as a manager at this point of time. The only thing I think about is that hopefully all the players are available and prepare them. I know how hard it was to win against a team that was close to relegation. It was hard to get the win over the line. I am not getting carried away at all. We've faced Tottenham already 3 times. I know how hard it is to beat them for us. That is where my main focus is on." Liverpool now know they need just one more point to become Premier League champions. Second place Arsenal led twice against Crystal Palace, but a pair of Eagles equalisers left Arne Slot's Reds on the brink of the title. Slot's men will seal the deal with a draw against Tottenham on Sunday, though they'll no doubt want more than that. With fans in attendance and ready to celebrate, the champions-elect will hope to do things in style. Now, much of the attention concerns the summer transfer window. Trent Alexander-Arnold is all but certain to join Real Madrid, but Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk will be sticking around after both agreed contract extensions. The current squad will be boosted by the arrival of Georgi Mamardashvili from Valencia. The goalkeeper was one of two arneslot signings last summer, along with Federicochiesa, but will only join in 2025. There are likely to be more new arrivals too, as Liverpool aim to compete on multiple fronts next season. Here are Mirror Football's latest lines from around Anfield. Former Arsenal and Barcelona star Emmanuel Petit has warned Trent Alexander-Arnold he could be walking into a mess by joining Real Madrid. The England international is poised to leave champions-elect Liverpool for a Madrid side who look likely to miss out to Barcelona in La Liga. My advice to Alexander-Arnold would be that he is about to win the Premier League again with Liverpool, Petit told Sambaslots. He will always compete for the Champions League with Liverpool. Why would you want to go and join Real Madrid in their current state? It's a mess at Real Madrid, and if you have one or two bad games, you get killed by the fans. You will have no support. It's the opposite of that at Liverpool. At the moment, they are booing Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. Alexander-Arnold will have to play well in every single game. I wish him luck if he does go over there, but at the moment, I can't understand it. Richard Keys expects Liverpool to land Milos Kerkez and Alexander Isak in the summer transfer window. Arne Slot had a quiet first summer in charge, but things could change ahead of the Dutchman's second season at the helm. Arne Slot has been trying to convince us because Arsenal and Villa have done so well in the CL. We've still got a strong PL, Keys wrote in his blog. No, we haven't. It's been a poor season domestically. The two things aren't related. And I'd say this to Slot, re-signing Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah is not like signing two new players. It's the right thing to do. But if Liverpool are going to be competitive next season, they'll need proper new signings. Two certs are Isak and Kerkez, but that won't be enough either. Liverpool midfielder Alexis Mac Allister is well aware of Real Madrid links, but says he remains focused on his current club. The Argentina international is on the verge of becoming a Premier League champion for the first time, having moved to England with Brighton before joining the Reds. I read the rumours and the news reaches me, but the important thing is the present is no matter how much the club loves me. If I play poorly this weekend, they'll lose interest, Mac Allister told Tyc Sports. I'm fine at Liverpool, and I don't have any need to leave. I have a lot of respect for the club, and I don't think it's necessary to talk about other clubs. I'm a little far away from living in the city, so there are supporters who greet you with respect, but in the city, they are more passionate. The institution is like a family. Everything is summed up in one sentence. You'll never walk alone. The moment of the anthem is very strong, one of the most beautiful. Until it finishes playing, the match does not start.